The recording started. So today we are going to learn what happens when class variable name method variable constructor variable name and constructor variable all are same. All are same. So we are going to see this scenario. Actually, constructor we have learned. Through constructor, we used to initialize the class variable using constructor parameters, right? So this is the standard. In any automation framework you go or development you go, as we know, constructors are used to initialize the class variables. This we have learned. Constructor are used to initialize class variable. This point we have seen. Initialize class. Guys, please join on time. Your pings disturbs a lot. Constructors are used to initialize class variable. Class variable, right? What does it mean? Means here means we have seen here we update the class variable value with constructor parameter. With constructor parameter. That is. Now, here, if I'm writing, I think, yeah. So let's start for a program. We'll take the same program, Control A, Control C. Take this. So we have a class called employee company class. See guys, already 12 minutes late. Very bad. So we do have a class company. This is our main method. This is our employee class. And let's delete this. All this. Everything you remove here. Yeah. So this is one method. Just take a simple constructor. Okay. Employee ID, name, and salary is there. Already we have a salary. Fine. So remove this. This is default constructor. Yeah. Also. First check constructor. Then we'll see method and all. Okay, one method is there. Yeah. So this is your constructor. Based on that, I am creating an object. So in class, we have three variables: employee ID, employee name, and salary. So now how constructor will help me to initialize this? How can we store the record of different employees and employee name and salary and their different salary? How can we do that?
By creating different objects.
If you will create different objects, will it fulfill all the items? Simply, if you will create object, it is not going to give you record.
Different reference variables.
That
Create
is also fine. But what? Simply you will create object.
create object and pass the different values.
Different values through like constructor parameter, correct?
Yeah.
So here employee one. E you take, I'm creating object of the employee class. And here I want to initialize this with different set of values. So let's say employee ID, I am giving employee ID, let's say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, something like that. Employee name I am giving employee name something. What you say? Give some name. Go with the
Isa.
sir. Okay. We'll give some name. Today I will write a student's name. Govind and salary. What is the salary
$100.
of Govind? Is it 5
100.
lakhs, 4 lakhs, 7 lakhs per month? How much? Okay. In India,
1 lakh
just
per
try.
month.
I will try with simply 5,000, right? Don't imagine. Be practical. Let me close the door. Otherwise, background noise will come. People will not understand. They understand their work maybe. Any background noise, guys? Now it's okay.
Yes, it's okay.
So now I have passed one employee ID, Govind, and this one. So according to this is parameterized constructor. So if you are writing parameterized constructor, it must be defined in the class. If you will not define this type of constructor in the class, then it will throw error. But in case of default constructor, it will not throw any error. In case of default constructor, it will not throw any error because default is by default implicit behavior. So now see, these all are called actual parameters, actual argument. And to store this actual argument while defining the constructor, the variable you are declaring this is called formal parameters. Just name is different. Simply you can understand to store this type of value, we must define same type of data type, and variable name can be anything here. So here I am giving different variable name ID. So this value will come to the ID. Govind will come to the name. Salary will 5,000 will come to this salary variable. And if we will print here, if through constructor is also a method, so method can be used to access the class variable. So from here I am accessing class variable first, employee ID, employee name, and salary. So here it will give you the value 0, null, and 0. Correct. And the value of, if you print the constructor value, two argument constructor, let me copy this. And here, constructor variables you print. Here you print now ID, name, and salary. ID, name, and salary. Okay. So here you will be getting ID. How much you will get? ID is coming this one. So this you will get as a ID. Name Govind. Name will be printed as a Govind. Salary will be 5,000. Now here we can initialize this class variable with this constructor value. Constructor parameters value, whatever I am passing. So left side we are writing class variable. Right side would be the constructor variable. So ID is containing this value 12321. So 12321 will get assigned to employee ID. Govind, in name variable, Govind is stored. So name will assign to the employee name. This 5,000 is assigned to this salary, this variable. So this 5,000 will get assigned to the sal class variable. Now if we will print this one, after update, here you write, after updating with constructor parameter. Right? Right. Right. Sorry? Anything? Now save this program. Now execute this. Some error is there. I have missed semicolon. Here also. Yeah. Now see the result. Here you go. Try to understand this. Yes, ask me. What is the doubt? Who has asked? In this till now, any doubt is there, please let me know. Everyone, you are welcome to ask any confusion or question here in this. My 7M batch, I am asking more from 7M batch, 8M batch. Who understood it's okay? Didn't understand? Tell me. It's a simple. 7M batch, any doubt in this? Just see this. This is a. I'm asking to everyone. I'll give you 2-minute time. If you have doubt, I can tell you now. Tell me.
If we want to send the string, multiple string, how do we? So multiple employee ID, multiple string. In that case, how we can
Yeah,
do
we
it?
can. Then we have to create multiple object with multiple set of data. Like here you go. And here you write E1. Change the ID. And here.
So without the hard coding the value, we cannot pass it different way.
Without hard coding also you can pass. You save all this data into Excel sheet. And from
Okay.
Excel sheet, give the path of your Excel or file, whatever file you have. But we don't know how to read and handle the Excel sheet now. Can we do that?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can.
even we cannot constant array kind of string array.
String array also you can store. But before that,
Okay.
you should be very much efficient in string array, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So for that also you have to create a string array for storing string. To store integer array you have to store, correct?
Yes.
To
Yes.
store boolean data, boolean array. So anyway, you are going to write a lengthy code there, correct?
Yes. Yes.
So instead of that, better store all this data into one single file.
Okay. I
And
thought
just read that file by putting your loops iterator. It will go and it will keep on reading. Give the row number, column number here simply. Path and row number, column number.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. So that time didn't come now when I will complete interface. So these all things I teach in Selenium. Okay, like Selenium in the application, we have to pass set of data. Let's say you want to log in with different username and password to the application. That time we will have different username password, correct?
Yes.
So that different username password will give to the application through Excel data.
Okay.
If it is a consistent data static, then we will be using properties file in our Eclipse or IntelliJ, wherever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So here the concept is we can assign the class variable with different set of value with constructor parameters. Okay.
Okay.
So here you don't have to define another constructor here. This because according to this parameter, we do have a constructor defined in the class. According to this also, we do have a same constructor defined. So first it will work with this data. Second time it will work with this data. You don't have to define another constructor in the class again. Their order of parameters, number of parameters, and sequence of parameters should be same while defining the constructor in the class to initialize the class variable. See here. One with assigned with this value, another one assigned with this value. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
In this ID will be unique, right? So can we take enum as a data type?
We can take enum as a data type, but enum and interface we didn't understand. Why you are going for enum? To store all type of ID.
Yes.
So rather than enum, you can define a string and you can define all the ID.
Okay. But
Or
ID is
you can use set collection, na?
yeah, set collection we can use.
Right?
Or can we use a random method as well?
Random method will be used to store if you are creating a dynamic user. That time render that will be used random.
Yes.
But here we are not creating dynamic users, right?
Yeah, exactly.
In my previous, means where I was working a project, I used to create dynamic user for my application, super user and admin user.
Yeah.
So there we used to use this one, random class, random email, random name. We were using Faker API, Faker jar files, which will help you to generate this email ID. So those things are not here now. First, you should understand how can we, if some work can be done with 100 rupees, why we will go for 500 rupees, correct? Your code should be precise.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Our code should be precise. So see, this constructor will, why I am teaching this, to initialize the class variable, it will help you when you will learn any automation framework. At that time, everyone knows there is a framework called page object modeling, correct? So one page, if you have initialized something, then second page, you don't have to initialize, simply call that data using constructor. Let's say web driver only in automation. One place you will write web driver equal to new Chrome driver. Now, if each and every Java class, you don't have to write web driver equal to new Chrome driver. That driver we will pass through constructor and initialize in that class. That is the context here. Right.
Yeah, if we have a time later on how to do the string array, I'm not comfortable on it later on. So
Sorry. What?
So later on, how to construct a string array?
Yeah, string array you should define like this. This is your string array. AR array. Here you can define directly the data. Let's say this is your ID, right?
Okay.
Because everyone doesn't know array. So just for your reference, I am teaching you. Okay. So ID you can pass like this, whatever ID you want to give. How much you want to store.
Okay.
Like this. Okay. How many you want to store, you can store.
Okay.
And this reference you can pass and you can put a loop and you can keep on fetching the data. Instead of this, simply you pass here ID. Okay.
Okay.
And if you have loop, then ID of 0, ID of 1, all the ID it will give it here.
Okay.
Now you got it?
Yes.
So these things we don't know. It should be comfortable for everyone. See here, you people didn't observe. This main method accepts the argument as a string array. Can you see that?
Yes.
So that's why whatever we are inputting to the main method, it is able to store that and you are getting the output on the console command prompt.
But how do you reference the string arguments? Suppose I am passing the 3 when I am running the Java. 3 argument I am passing. In that case, how do I reference it?
I didn't get your question clearly. Can you please tell?
Yeah, when you run the Java program, after compilation, you are passing the 3 values. Okay, for example, okay, how do I print that arguments of 0, 1, 2, like that?
So
We need
here,
to print.
because that's why you are asking question now, which is out of context, because this we
Okay,
need to learn array now. See, you can do, see, this is the reference variable, right? Args.
okay,
So
yeah,
args of 0, args of 1, args of 2, correct?
yeah,
Here, yeah, here the way you are storing the ID. Let's say this is your string array, and this is the name of your array. ID is the name of array. Then, and
okay,
here you have stored so many data. Let's say so many data is stored here. Okay. So how you will access ID of 0, index wise, ID of 1, right? Same way, there are also arcs of 0, arcs of 1, like that.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I didn't teach them. Everyone is waiting, like I didn't teach them arrays. So it will be. But for
okay,
because you asked, that's why I'm telling you as a reference.
okay, okay. Sure.
In this, do you have any question, constructor?
No, no.
Your question is good. Like instead of writing this hard-coded value, can we
Yeah,
give some parameterized type of things? Yes, we can do it later. In constructor, we can pass that is the best professional code. We can pass the path of the file where you have stored, let's say 100 users, 100 ID and 100 salary. So give the path in the constructor. And here you give which row number, which column number you want to iterate. It will work.
okay.
For that, you should create a very nice Excel code POI to read the Excel data. You should have a very good reusable methods of Excel, correct? Like if I will write
Yes,
get row number, get column count, this type of methods you have to create in one of the file. And here you just read that file.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Instead of creating thousands of array, hundreds of collections, simply pass the data. That is what is data driven or parameterization. So here, the context of teaching this concept, initializing the class variable with constructor parameters. The main agenda of this, as a professional programmer, we will not initialize this value from the beginning. We will simply declare this variable, and later on, based on our requirement, we will keep on using this variable. Either you initialize this variable with constructor parameters or through method. It all depends how you structured your framework. But constructor is very, very much important. See here now, what is the second lesson? If you will access this employee ID, employee name and salary through method, if you will access it, employee ID, employee name and sal, your class variable. If you will try to access it here, it will give you the updated value of whatever you have initialized it. Here we are not in method, we are not initializing. See, by rule, what it should throw, what is the output of here? Employee ID. If I will execute get salary method, so what would be the output of employee ID?
No.
0? No, it will
Default
not be a
value.
0. What would be the output? Now I am going to call this. First do with this one. First this one. E dot get salary. I am calling this method. In this method, I am trying to access all these three variables. Constructor already we have done. Now here employee ID, employee name and salary I am going to access through get salary method. So what would be the value of employee ID? Will be getting 0?
No, sir. Whatever the value we are passing from constructor.
So why it happened?
Because you assign the value in the yeah ID.
Correct. That's fine. But this same thing I can do it here also, right? So what's the difference if you are updating here, not in the method? If you are updating, see, method, if I will write it here, try to understand. Here, first I will write method here. And I am trying to access this. So how much value we will get here?
Constructor will do only one time at the time of load. In the method, you can do all the updates or calculations.
Something you are correct. Means these methods will come later in the picture when you will load the class. But the constructor will get loaded at the time of loading this class only. Whenever you will create an object, of class, same time this constructor will get loaded and it will initialize your class variable if you have written like this. So whatever is updated with constructor, same copy will be updated throughout the class, either in the method or blocks, whatever you are using. Okay. So this is happening at early stage. See, this is happening at time of create. This is the constructor. So this part is getting executed at the time of loading this class, employee class. Later, explicitly, you are calling this method. Employee constructor, we don't have to call. Constructor gets executed at the time of creating an object. But method gets executed when you invoke it explicitly. When you call this reference variable dot method name, here we don't have to call the constructor, because at the time of loading the class, creating an object only, the constructor invoked by the JVM. Is it clear? Anyone, please, guys, if you are not clear, then I will not go ahead. I am asking from everyone. Please don't be silent. If you are not understanding, I will teach you. See, everyone is asking the same way. If you have something hidden in your mind, please ask, okay, why it happened? Who understood? Well, not an issue. Who didn't understand and thinking, hey, I should not ask, please ask. I am there with you.
Sir, if we assign the value within a method, not in the constructor.
Correct, correct. So what will happen? That you want to know?
Yeah,
Okay.
sir.
So first of all, how will assign? That is the question. Correct now? Right? So in method, let's say, method, how you will assign first? You will use this variable, correct now? Employee ID. So either you have to give directly value here, something, correct? Then only you can assign. Or through method, you should pass the value and you should assign. Actually, for your reference, even I didn't teach you method. Here you pass the value, same value, let's say. Some different value, pass it here. 1, 2, 3. Here you give the name Rocky Handsome. Then here give the salary. He is getting very nice salary. Okay. Now this is your method. So here also you should write like this: int ID, string name, and int salary. Correct. Now this is, so if you will try to assign this, first check, can we assign like this? Can we write here employee ID equal to ID string, sorry, what is there? Employee name equal to name, and here you make it salary. Here sal equal to salary. This class variable sal equal to salary. Now you check. Okay. Now see the output. So what we should be getting here? I should be getting employee ID equal to 1, 2, 3. name equal to Rocky and salary equal to something 30,000 or 3 lakhs, something is there. We should be getting like this. This is our expectation. Now go and see.
Salary semicolon. Salary semicolon.
Okay. Good. So now
It won't execute.
so see here, get salary. So how much I am getting employee ID equal to 123, salary of the employee is Rocky, employee name equal to 30 lakhs, right? So now why I am getting this updated? This is the latest value. And Control C, Control V. I am writing before updating, before assign. Controls before assignment. Before assignment. Now compile this. Someone is messaging me. Someone is messaging. I don't know his name. Okay, fine. So first see what is happening here. Whenever there is still concept is same. Constructor is getting executed first. This constructor value 12321 Govind and 5,000 you are passing, and your class variable you are updating with this value. So still Govind 123 and 5,000 is updated throughout the class. Now what you are doing in next step, you are calling this method, and in this method you are passing some value, and again you are updating this employee ID, employee name. So employee ID is containing now 12321. Govind is containing employee name Govind is there. Sal is 5,000. But in method now what you are doing explicitly, now again you are updating the variable of the class employee ID. So don't think employee ID was 0. Now employee ID is 12321. This employee ID 12321 is there. It is getting updated with 123. Employee name was Govind. Now it gets updated with Rocky. Salary was 5,000. Now it gets updated with 3 lakhs. So in memory, if you'll go here, see here, this is your memory. Here. Now, what is happening? This is your class. It's a class employee. I'm writing in short form. That's it. So here, so employee ID is there. Int. Okay. Int employee ID. Here, what happened? Someone is joining or what? Oh, very nice. 9 o'clock. So here, string name. Here, again, int sal is there. Correct. So this now, see, I am just passing through constructor. So let's say constructor I am creating employee. Employee equal to something I am writing employee, and here I am passing the value. Let's say 10. Name is something. Let's say Govind, and salary is something 2,000. Okay. And here, this is the one. Yeah. So now what will happen if you will try to assign this through constructor? So this is now, first of all, when class will load, this class will load. Whenever this class will load, employee will load, then the value will be, employee ID will be first initialization. When class will load, employee ID equal to 0, name equal to null, then salary equal to 0. Default value, first, whenever JVM will load the class, it will get assigned with default values. First, fraction of second it happens. Then second step, if you are trying to initialize this class variable, then what will happen? This 0 will get replaced with 10. This will get replaced with 10. This will get replaced with 10. This null will get replaced with Govind. 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 This is, I'm not able to write nicely. Please try to understand. So here Govind. This is Govind. Okay. And this salary will get updated with 200. This will get updated with 200. Okay. This will get updated with 200. This is Govind. Now, again, what you are doing, you are calling one method. This is your method. Let's say get sal is the method. Get salary is your method. And here what you are doing, you are assigning again with some value. This employee ID. Now, how much in memory, how much there? 10 Govind, 200 is there. With constructor, you have initialized. Now you are trying to initialize inside the method again, employee ID equal to you are giving, let's say through method, you have passed 300. And name, you have passed something Rocky as a parameter here in get salary method, your like int ID, name, string name. I am just writing, not writing data type and all. Sal. So this is Rocky, right? And here sal equal to something 500, right? So now again, what will happen? The method will go here and it will take the variable. Now what will happen? It will update this 10 with employee ID 300. This will update with 300. Govind will get updated with again Rocky. Rocky. Okay. And here this 200 will get updated again with 500. 500. But see, when you updated from 10 to 300, see, this employee ID was 10, not 0 when you have updated, because this value already first initialized at the time of loading the class with constructor value, with constructor name, with constructor salary. After this, explicitly when you call this method get sal, that time again this value from 10 it got updated with 300. From Govind it got updated with Rocky. From 200 it got 500. Don't think like this 300 get updated when employee ID was 0. No. When first these all variable we have initialized with the constructor, because constructor executed first at the time of creating an object. So this as was initialized with this constructor value. Later it got updated with method variables. Understood?
Question, sir.
Sorry?
I'm saying if I've got a question, if you wanted to add another value, do you need to create another constructor with, for example, the end of birth, and then update it then with the actual value? Do you need to
You are not audible. Sorry for interrupt. You are not audible clearly. Some background noise is coming. Can you please speak little louder? It's a request.
Okay, sir. Is it clear, or am I still not audible? Thank you for my earphones.
Guys, you all are able to hear him clearly?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, the same problem. We are having the same problem.
We are not able to hear you. What's your name? Can you, if you have, or you can type the question, I will reply you. Meanwhile,
Okay, sir, I will
others,
try.
you please type your question in the chat. I will reply you. Okay. Line. Okay, fine. Others, guys, try to understand this. What this you understood or not?
Yes.
See, don't think if I will write method first, then this will get updated first. No. First constructor only getting executed. Even you write constructor down or top. Whenever you will create an object, flow will come from there to here. After that, we are calling this method and we are trying to update. But see, now here, again, through main method, you try to access these members.
So one question here.
Hmm.
How does it know that is the constructor? Like even if you write it on the bottom after the method. So if you use the same name as class, that is the constructor, it will be specified as a constructor.
This is a constructor that you want. Like how will get to know whether it's a constructor or method? That is your question?
Yeah, yes.
So a constructor name will always same as class name.
Class,
Always.
okay.
Method name will never same as class name. Method name can be anything. Okay. And constructor never accepts any return type, even void also. Here we cannot write void also. Now, second thing, how you will get to know constructor gets executed. So in this complete statement, actually this is the constructor. So whenever you will create an object, whenever flow will come from employee to this one, constructor, directly here. Control will switch here. And then it will execute.
Yeah.
This is what you asked?
Yes.
Are you clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this guy is asked any question. No. Guys, anyone? See, till now we are okay. Now, one more scenario I will give you. Here, very simple. Now, what I am trying to do, after updating through method, I am trying to print the value here. Simply, now inside main, I am trying to print the value. The employee ID here, give the reference variable e dot employee ID. Here you get e dot employee name, e dot sal. So here, how much we will get the output? So here, how much will get the value? See,
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yeah,
1,
we'll
2, 3.
get the same. Yeah, we'll get the same as we assigned. E equal to new employees.
Okay, this is name. Name. This is sal. Yeah. So what you are telling, we will getting 1, 2, 3 here, right? And here we will be getting Rocky, correct? And here we will be getting whatever 3 lakhs something is there. So let's execute.
Actually, it gets the 1, 2, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. So good. We'll see this now. So where I have missed some right curly braces somewhere, can you please identify where I missed? It is showing here one error. So this is our class. Have I missed somewhere? This is main method. This is class. This is extra, right?
I think one brace is extra. Yes, that's correct.
Now see inside main, you go and check. So employee ID, you are getting 1, 2, 3, employee Rocky and salary 3 lakhs. Because Why? Because after updating through method parameters, you are accessing the variable of the class. Same line, if you will type it here you type, it will have different output. Same line. Second. See, this all practice in one class. You will understand, but tomorrow you will forget all this again. So after updating with method parameters. I know some students not getting because they don't know method parameter. I will teach you method. Don't worry, because this is because who wants to know or want to do some R&D and all, just go through it. All this. Anyway, at the end, you have to develop a framework. Even you are so much of a scholar, but you should be good, very much efficient while developing the framework. Now, get salary before assignment. So can you see this? after constructor, after creating the object, whenever I am accessing the variable employee ID, employee name, and salary, we are getting the same value whatever we have passed through constructor. But after calling the method, when I am accessing the same variable, I am getting whatever the updated value. So memory is sequential. How you are updating the value, based on that, it will give you the output. Okay. So see, did you understand now? You want to check the output? See, this is one output. And this is one. This is again, I have written for clarity purpose. That's it. Is it clear, guys?
So question. If you wanted to add another value, for example, date of birth, would you need to update the constructor with that value?
Yes. We can write here date of birth. Let's say I'm passing 16/5/1986. Here, just add string date. Whatever you want, just keep on increasing the parameters. But both should be same. Here you have defined one string as a date. Here also you should write. To store that. Formal parameters also you should provide it here. And here in class variable also you want to add DOB. You can write here DOB equal to this date. Or you can here you write date of birth, birth date. And you can start DOB equal to birth date here. Is it clear? Is it bony?
Yes, sir. So it needs to be updated everywhere.
Yeah. It will get updated. This is what you asked.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Guys, tell me what is the problem here. See here, e.employee ID. How much we will get it here? Here, how much we will get? Here, how much I will
3, 2, 1.
Yes. Here we will get Govind, and here we'll get 5,000. But same here, we'll get 1, 2, 3, we'll get Rocky and 3 lakhs. Is it okay?
Yes.
Is it clear for everyone?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
Who didn't understand, you are welcome to ask a question. Do not worry. You can Now, problem is not this one. Problem will happen. Since 2 days, I am saying again, because you all are in same thing. Problem will happen when we will give the same variable name here also. We will give employee name also here. Same variable name. Whatever constructor variable name, problem will happen here. See, now if you write employee ID equal to employee ID, nothing will work. Always preference will go to the first local variable, this local parameters. So whenever you will type employee ID, always it will give you constructor value, not this class value. Here you type employee ID, you will not get 0. Here you will not get 0. Always it will take this employee ID, this employee name. So the statement is now actually real world in our development of framework. This is what is the meaning of this? If you write like this, here you will say, here we are going to, this is how, initialize class employee ID with constructor employee ID. This is called parameter, means initialization. Employee ID means we are going to initialize the class variable with constructor variable. Why? Initialize the class employee ID with constructor employee ID. Initialize the class employee name with constructor employee name. Initialize the class salary of the employee with constructor employee. Means constructor salary. Initialize the employee date of birth with constructor date of birth. So if both variables are same, if you write like this, it will always give you the value from the constructor, whatever it's coming. Here you type, you will not get the actual value of this one because both variables are same. Understood? So in this case, because your JVM will always consider, compiler will always consider the first. Here, if you are accessing employee ID, first it will take this employee ID, not this employee ID. This is nearest one. From here, which one is the nearest one? This employee ID or this employee ID? If you are writing employee ID, this constructor, this employee ID is nearest, right? Not this one. So it will always give you constructor parameters value whenever you type employee ID. But here we are assuming we will get this employee ID name and all. So that we have to remove the conflicts and we can do it with constructor. This keyword. We can use this keyword. Right?
So now, yeah, we are not on the constructor right now. We are just on the method.
Method also. Yeah, method also. Here also, if you have a same name, yeah, supposed to ask constructor only. But here also, same name is there. See, here also same name, here also same name. So whenever you will write employee, it will take method value from method, whatever you are passing, not the class. Same. Constructor also, here you change it with employee ID, same variable name. It will first take this variable, constructor parameter variable it will take, not the method, this one, class variable. Which one? See, this is the context. Context is the boundary. Now, within this context, if you are accessing any variable, first your compiler will check which one is the nearest if that variable is defined. So employee ID, compiler will check, okay, top, no. Here, oh, here is there. Here also not there, then it will go to top. Okay, let's print this one. If here not available employee ID, then here it will go. Like this, control executes internally. Getting?
Yes, sir.
One more question. Within a constructor, we can write a method.
You can. You can. No doubt. Okay. Within, from constructor, you can call constructor also.
Oh, okay.
Yes. You from constructor, you can call constructor. From constructor, you can call method. From constructor, you can call the class variable. But from method, you cannot call constructor. From method, you cannot call constructor again and again. And from method also, you can call another method. These all scenarios we'll see day after tomorrow.
Okay.
These all scenarios you will see day after tomorrow. Tomorrow, if you people are comfortable, then I will take the class. See, your timing will be now 8 o'clock every day. In a week, every Wednesday, I will be occupied. Every Wednesday in a week. Every Wednesday, 8 to 9:30, I am occupied. So in Wednesday, if you are available by 9:30, it's okay. Otherwise, leave. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. These 4 days, I will give you nice time. 1 hour, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You can do it. But Wednesday, I am completely occupied. 2, 3 class I have given to you. But Wednesday, I have some work. That Wednesday, I won't be available. Every week, Wednesday. And it is not going to impact you anything, because here I will teach how much scenario. One day you people take a break, practice it. I am sending all this scenario right now in front of you. That's why yesterday I didn't share through Google Drive, so that everyone should get all the scenarios. I am sharing both the folder to all the guys here. Now, please, everyone, I think 3 guys already left. Now, yesterday in some batches, we got this option for attachment. Some batch we didn't get here. So finally, what I decided to send through Google Drive only. Yesterday we tried in the night, like here. See, this is the option is there. Here also, there is no attachment. This is the problem. The class which I will be taking, their attachment option will not be coming. So fine. Now let me open the Gmail. So where is that? What is the drive? This is the one.
Yeah.
Where is that? So I have created one drive. Let's create one drive. Here, let's create one folder. And I will give you Java morning batch. Batch. Create this. Is it came Java morning batch? Where it is? Java is there. Java morning. Yeah. Here I'll go and let me zip all this file. And notes also, that's fine. Notes is there already. Now go here. So what I will do now, complete. I am just compressing this file, Java program. Where is that compressing? Yeah, this is the one, right? So I think it's there, Java program. Where it is? Java program. Okay. Now I will go and upload this. Where is that? Desktop. Java program. Yeah. This I have uploaded. Now let it upload. Yeah, it's uploaded. Now, guys, what I have to do? I have to send it, right? We have to give access to folders. No, not required. So here, where is the option? People, right? Yeah. So you people, please, I'm requesting you just 1 minute. Please ping your email ID right now. Everyone, morning batch and now this batch. Take just
I
1
just
minute.
did.
Sorry.
Sorry, I just did. I don't know whether it came in the chat.
Okay.
Did.
Yeah. Good.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. Thank you.
I'm Shim. Thank you. Let's
So
go
what
one
if,
by one. Yeah.
so, because I'm thinking the others guys that left, why can't you just open it to anyone with the link? Or you don't want that?
You're telling in the link.
I'm suggesting that if you share it with anyone with the link, and then you send the link to the WhatsApp group, then anyone can be able to access it rather than adding all the names. Because I'm thinking other guys have left, so they might not have access to the
Correct. So their
to that.
email ID. Yeah. So what is another solution, Bonnie?
So on the Google Drive, you can just say share with anyone with the link. So if you go back to the Google Drive, yeah, the bottom option there, anyone with the link. I think if you select that option, and then you
Where
just
is
select.
that? Where is that? Where is that? Where is that?
Go back to the menu. So if you click on that three dots, yeah, on the three dots there, on the bottom one.
This one?
No. Move away from there, sir. On the jar program. So yeah, on the second one, just go on the second one. Yeah, they're on the right. So if you click on the menu there, on the right, all the way to the right, yes. If you go to the so sharing it, okay, because we need the option to share. Yeah, and then if you say share, copy link, and then you just make it public. Just make the link public so that it's not private.
Okay.
And then manage access. Click on manage access.
Where is the access? Where is the accessibility? Public. How can we make it public?
So if you click on the copy link again.
Okay.
On the left, click manage access, and just make it restricted. Click there, and then anyone with the link.
Okay.
And
they cannot access other drives, correct?
No, they can only access this one because you've only made this one.
Oh, so here viewer is there. So viewer, he can download and he can see that access right they will have.
Yeah.
Correct. So this I can send in the WhatsApp. Let me copy this link. Good. Nice, Bonnie. That's why I used to take Bonnie's name always. Thanks. So this is the one, right, Bonnie?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So guys, if right now I am sending in the chat, you can copy this. And later I will send in the WhatsApp. Good. It thought for everyone. Can you see my text? Chat, guys.
Yeah, we got it.
Are you able to access?
Yes, no.
Yeah. So take all the jars. Notes are also there inside that, everyone. And whoever want, please share in the WhatsApp. Otherwise, finally, I will share. Yes, Prasanti, what you are writing? Can you say? Or he's mute. Okay. So this is what, guys. And thanks, Bonnie, once again. And we'll do
Welcome,
that.
Sir.
Can you share it in the WhatsApp because I'm not able to access my meeting chat?
Okay, I will share it. Someone can share in the WhatsApp chat. I will share later because after half an hour.